Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 and 5 says, "Hear, Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength." This commandment is carried into the New Testament, and I wanted to talk about it because it's the most important commandment. And it's not an option, it's required. And it's the greatest, and the second is to love your neighbor as yourself. I know a lot of people think that they can love people more than they love God and love things more than they love God. But if any of us love anything else more than God, then that's not right, and we can't be a true Christian that way. And all of us have to love God more than we love anything else. It's not up for interpretation. It's required as a Christian to love God before everything else, before anything else, to love God more than your family. Abraham was ready to sacrifice Isaac because he had faith in God, and he loved God more than anything else. Of course, God didn't make him sacrifice his son, but, I just wanted to share that, and we have to be willing to put our lives on the line for Jesus, for God, and just not be afraid of persecution, even though it can be hard. I think to myself, there are so many people that believe they can be good with God on Judgment Day, and they can put God second to anything, and you can't do it. None of us can. Because the reality is, keeping the commandments of God, and they are not optional. If you have faith in Jesus as a Christian, keeping the commandments is still required. You have to do those things. It doesn't mean that we're perfect and we never have any error, but it means that we guard His commandments and we keep them and we do them. That doesn't mean that you're not able to make a mistake as a person, because people make mistakes. That's where forgiveness comes in. But it's not like an excuse to live in willful sin against God. And I just wanted to share this message and maybe help somebody, because I know how hard it is to give things up for God. But I also know the truth. And we all have to run the race, and we all have to go after God with everything we got. And if we're going to do that, we have to put God above everything else. I'm speaking to myself. I'm speaking to everybody. And one day, there's going to be a day where it's too late. It's too late to, repent. It's going to be too late at some point. And God is so loving and so merciful. He's waiting. He's giving everybody time to get right with Him. And that's a good thing about God. He's merciful. And He's loving and He's caring. But He's also extremely just. And He's going to bring judgment on the world for their works, because their works are evil. So that puts fear into my heart that I have to obey God and keep His commandments with everything I got. And we all have to do that as Christians. And if anybody struggles with sin, we have to come together and help each other, because this is a race we all have to run it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I love you so much. Take care.